What's up, everybody? This is Whiskey in the Six. I'm Rob, doing the Glenallachie 8. This is a long time in the making. 46%, unchill filter, no added color. Nice color on that one. This is a combination of Oloroso, PX, Virgin, and Rioja casks. I really like this whiskey. This whiskey you can get for around $70 in Alberta. Ontario doesn't have this expression just yet. They have the 12 once in a while. They have the 15 once in a while. They have the 10 on shelves right now. This 8-year-old is interesting because when it first came out, the 12 wasn't much more expensive. Now the 12 is probably about 10 to 15, even $20 more expensive, depending on where you buy it. The nose is beautiful. It has all that Glenallachie characteristic that I love. The wet rocks, sweet strawberry, berry kind of notes. Grilled like peaches, but not like because it's smoky, but because it's got a little bit of that barrel char that I like. Some apples. Definitely a little bit of orchard fruit in there as well. As I said, apples. And then like a milk chocolate kind of note on the palate. I'm convinced that there's older whiskey in this because at 8 years old, there is no bite whatsoever at 46%, unchill filtered, no added color, obviously. I know that Billy Walker is probably unreal with his cuts, but he hasn't owned the distillery long enough for this to be his distillate. If I'm not mistaken, this is not his distillate, but correct me if I'm wrong. So his blending process and possibly the fact that he's adding older whiskey in here is definitely what makes this so incredibly smooth and incredibly tasty without the bite. You're getting 12-year-olds, 15-year-olds that have more bite than this 8-year-old, which doesn't make sense to me. An incredible, easy drinker, crowd pleaser. I don't think too many people are gonna dislike this whiskey, to be honest with you. If you put this in a fancy decanter and you tell people that it's an 18-year-old, I guarantee you they're gonna believe it. It's that good. Honestly, I really, really enjoy this whiskey. I'm gonna give you a few more tasting notes and then I'll give it a mark. So, like I said, the wet rocks, definitely some like mineral characteristic, a little bit of like a light chocolate, some apples, some peaches, even some berries. It's delicious. Honestly, it's so good. I don't even know if I like the 12 better than this, to be honest with you. It's really hard to tell. You have to do them side by side. And I think sometimes you're gonna lean towards the 8 over the 12, personally. I think that's why they were priced so similar, because there's probably quite a bit of the same product used inside. I could be wrong. No one's confirmed my theory of this being older than the age on the bottle. I'm not saying that there's no 8-year-old in here. I'm saying that there's probably some older stuff in here, like upwards of 15 years old. I could be wrong, but that's just my theory. Because it drinks older than it is. This would fool a lot of people. If you're not familiar with the Glenallachie line, this would fool a lot of people in a blind tasting. All right, so for all those reasons, I'm giving this one an 86.5 to an 87. Really, really good stuff. I think it's that good. When you consider price, you consider what the market looks like, you consider what you're getting for your money nowadays, This is easily an 86.5 to an 87. I would buy that again all day. Sub $80, I think you're getting a deal. It's better than a lot of whiskeys, older than it. It punches way above its weight class. You're gonna enjoy it, so you should get one as well. That's it for me, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you really like the video, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and you can support this channel on Patreon. Cheers.